I'm Rebecca Bull and I'm the Regional Outreach Advisor covering Yorkshire and the Humber for the Disclosure and Barring Service. It's been wonderful to meet so many incredible groups and individuals and volunteers who are doing amazing work in their communities, really making a difference, particularly in some of the areas that the roadshows have taken place where it's been rural or semi-rural. The support to those communities has been vital. So every conversation has been a really good quality conversation, and I've been in a privileged position to help people understand how the Disclosure and Barring Service can make recruitment safer. But there's a few that stick out in my mind. So there was one lady I spoke to who is setting up a voluntary community group, and it's for mums and dads and toddlers. And she wanted to know how to recruit volunteers, so she obviously tapped into Hey Smile and all the support that you give. Also learned how the disclosure checks, so those DBS checks, can really help when it comes to recruiting volunteers for services like that and make that recruitment journey safer. The networks and connections again have been extremely valuable and very plentiful. So time to volunteer and some of the digital inclusion work that's happening as part of Hey Smile and the East Riding of Yorkshire Council, which has led to them opening the door to me putting on some workshops for all who have an interest in the Disclosure and Barring Service and the products that we have. So providing workshops around our disclosure checks and how they contribute to safer recruitment.
My name's Debbie Hancock and I'm from the Community Safety Partnership with East Riding of Yorkshire Council. I'm a Domestic Abuse Community Development and Engagement Officer, and I'm here with my colleague Lisa Clapperson, who is the Training Development and Comms Officer. My role is to try and engage people who have experienced domestic abuse and use the services to get the voices of the lived experience network to be able to feed into the strategic board so that we can help shape delivery of services for the future. It's been really beneficial for myself and my colleague Lisa because part of the strategy is to engage with rural communities, so this has really helped us get out there and find people that do have community groups in the rural communities to help spread the information, not only for ourselves but also for the Domestic Violence and Abuse Partnership. So we have had some interest in people and community groups wanting some awareness raising session facilitated by myself and Lisa, just to raise awareness around domestic abuse, what to look for, how it impacts the communities and how they can also safeguard their communities. Every single time that we come to one of these sessions there are different people, and it's really good to sort of gather information from other agencies as well, other support networks that we can also share out with the domestic abuse team, which might be of interest and support for their clients as well.
I'm Debbie Fagan, I'm the Digital Inclusion Project Officer for East Riding Charities. Well, my job in general is to try and get more people and more organisations online. So these events have been really, really important for me because it's enabled me to have those one-to-one conversations with groups and with individuals and actually promote digital and help them get further support to enhance the digital offer that they've got if they have one. Actually, one of the most important things for me has been networking with the other bodies that are here as part of the roadshow. So it's actually the members of the roadshow have been equally important in terms of contacts and joining the dots and joining projects together. And also the visitors to the sessions have been really, really good. It's a great opportunity just to sit and chat in a nice environment with no pressure, on a one-to-one or one-to-small group basis. And what's come out of my work with these sessions is, we've had a number of them where we're now going to be providing training. So I'm linking them in with adult learning so that they can, write bespoke courses for those communities and deliver training in the community, which is something that they weren't aware of was even possible before these sessions. And also promoting the online security and the fraud awareness campaign that we're running as part of that Getting People Online Safely agenda. So we're having that, I linked that in, and then now we've got a number of organisations across the East Riding that are actually receiving that training and education around fraud and cybercrime.